every game means something, even if somebody's injured. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You're expected to win. So
Exactly.
with who we were, how we played, we had new sponsorships. Hell, we even had a sponsorship by airplane company. So we was flying on our own plane.
Mhm.
We were feeling ourselves. Then we started having injuries. Then we started losing. I kid you not. December 31st,
Mhm.
first, and the second, 3 days, we probably ran 180 line touches or 168 line touches
Why?
because we were losing.
Oh,
We had,
your coach made you do that?
oh my God, and he's very amiable. I mean, part of the reason why he's so good is like everything, the devil's in the details.
Mm.
If you're not playing, like you could be a young boy, but you don't cut right, he's liable to lose it on
Mm.
you. It don't matter. And don't matter who you are up top either, because that's just how he coached. And we had lost a couple games, and he was holding some stuff in, and we just ran.
Mm.
Bro, he said one time we're on 50.
Oh, hell nah.
Bro, but I mean, so it's at your own pace. I'm moving slower because I'm like, listen, the way my knees work, this ain't it.
Yeah.
So we almost like around 30, right? And
Mm.
he just walking with his whistle. So how many of y'all left? He said 32. We all started to slow down. He said,
Mm.
okay, just check and keep running.
Y'all should have lied.
Oh no, man. We lost in the Turkish Cup, the tournament in the middle of the season. But then after that, we got healthy. Then we got to the EuroLeague playoff. We swept the team people thought was going to beat us. Then we get to the Final Four, which was held in Istanbul. And that Final Four is an experience. If you can make it to one, do it.
It's lit
Whoever
out there.
is something. It's crazy, crazier than March Madness, crazier than anything you've seen. And it was in Istanbul, so our crowds were on 10. This was the first time, that was the first time anybody in Turkey had won a EuroLeague championship. So you can
Oh, that's crazy.
imagine how lit it was. I'm talking about after the semifinal game, I'm in my bed and like my head is ringing with the chants. And it like took me a while to go to sleep.
Oh, nah, that's different. How many fans were in it?
Yeah.
How many fans are in there?
Oh man. So that arena probably fit 20 plus,
Ooh.
20,000 plus. And it was majority Finner fans. And it, bruh, like after we won that championship, players were up, people were crying. It was surreal, bro. And I was MVP of the Final Four as well. So at that point, I had done everything. I had won everything in Europe.
Yeah, you go straight. Dang, that's so tough. Oh, that's
I
tough.
was the man. And for me, that following summer, I was like, that's when I went to the Jazz. For me, I was like, for me to come back to Europe, I would like to be the highest paid player.
Mm,
Maybe outside of like Alexei Shved, because he's Russian, plays Russian team, so
mm,
it's gonna be different with him. But I need to be him.
mm.
Things
Fact.
didn't go, things didn't go how I thought it would. But then you have the option, the opportunity to go back to the NBA. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I've done it all here. So I went back to Utah and played there 2 years. Book club was booming, and then I went to China. China was another different experience. Just because China is a different monster
Mhm,
due to the whole, the communism. So society runs a little bit different.
mhm.
You know, it was a good experience. It really was. It really was. So I've been there for like a year and a half, but now um, I would like to just finish off my career in Europe for the next probably 2 to 3 years.
The work you put in from basically going from I don't know like what you were coming off the bench from there. I know you came off the bench, right? Michigan that second year.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
From coming off the bench to like transforming yourself into a lottery pick, what's like the work you put in that like pushed you to that realm right there?
Some of the words that Coach Beeline has said was the driving force.
Mm,
You And I knew I wasn't going to go to like mid major. I had to stay high major because like it wasn't that I couldn't play at this level.
mm,
Um, so I got the opportunity at Baylor, and that I what he said, I'll never forget. And that caused a lot of friction with relationships.
Mm.
Um, but that year off at Baylor, y'all really put in some good work. Coach Driscoll was the main coach that I worked with, and then Coach Tang as well, who was still there. Man, it was just a lot of work, man. But you know what's important? Like when you're not like the number one clear cut number one and number two pick
Mm.
or three, you got to win. You got to win games. So you can get on the highest on the biggest stage. If we wouldn't have won games and didn't make a tournament run, I don't think I would have been picked there, even with the same stats. You know what I mean? So by us winning, going to we went to a Old Spice Classic in Orlando, I believe. I had good showings there. Then Big 12 comes, you play everybody, and then the tournament, March Madness came, and that's when I already had a name, but I did it on the biggest stage and gave myself that chance.
What are your thoughts on the portal right now? Like the rules that pass, allowing kids.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, kids don't have to sit out.
I like it, but man, there's so many kids in the transfer portal. It's tough on a high school kid.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I mean? Every like JUCO, D2, D3, you can transfer up, not have to sit out a year. So it's tough. It's going to be tough for these high school kids. Do I like it? I don't know if I like it. I don't think we should. I don't think kids should be punished and have to sit out a year. Um, but man, I would have never thought it would be this many kids
In the portal. I mean, I'm not surprised. They should have made some type of standard because I like it at the same time because these coaches, I mean, as soon as they get more money somewhere else, they're gone.
Right. Yeah. Like
You know what I'm saying?
those kids, I'm like, yeah, I need you to leave immediately. But the kids is just leaving and just, man, that's tough.
Man, kids who average like 15 plus at their school are transferring.
Right.
I was like, yo, what are you leaving for?
Not being real with each other about where kids are with their game, where they could be, their potential. It's a lot of fake noise. And then the kid thinks, man, if I transfer here, I'm gonna be able to get off more. Like you said, sir, just average 15. What more are you gonna do? And if you ain't been noticed now, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
At a different school, it's not gonna.
It's like
it's over.
It's tough out here right now for the youth and these college kids, man, just thinking that it is easy.
And I had a kid matter of fact, 2 days ago, this place I went to go film. He was saying like, yeah, he's about to get like a D1 offer. He's gonna average 20 plus his first year. I'm like, dog, do you not understand? I was like, what? You're not averaging 20 as a freshman.
Come on, man.
you feel me? Like you're not averaging 20 as a freshman. I was like, the best player on the schools that are recruiting you don't even average 20. So like, what makes you think you're about to average 20?
Right.
College, I was like, it's kind of harder to be honest to average 20 in college than the NBA, if I'm being honest, because it's like a system. It's not like it's not superstar based. It's like you got to listen to the coach or you don't play. Like you got to play exactly how this guy wants you to play.
Right. And you can play zone, you can pack the paint. When people say they were average like that, I was like, I don't even know. Steph and Jimmer, they were in the 20s, but they are some great shooters.
They barely average 20. Man.
Yeah, but they got at the green. Why do you think? And you know what's another thing that's bothering me? These high school kids are switching schools
and announcing it like they
they are switching high school. Hey, U10. I'm like, this is setting them up for failure.